5 minutes after 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Nice looking Friday, the day before Light Up Ocala, 6 days before Thanksgiving. The effervescent Kelli Hart is in the studio.
Hi, good morning.
Looking as effervescent as ever and wearing big tall boots. And,
yes.
And your hair is all up.
Yes.
How you doing? Good to see you.
Feeling festive. Thank you. It's great to see you too.
Are you feeling festive?
I kind of am.
Do you have everything set for the next 6 days? Are you all ready for Thanksgiving?
Sure. I mean, as ready as I will be. I don't do a lot of the preparation.
You don't?
Thankfully, my mother does a lot of that for us.
Do you spend unnecessary money? No?
No.
Like you don't buy salt shakers you don't really need? Like you go to like the checkout at Publix and they've got that little Pilgrim salt and pepper shaker.
Yeah, you know it's funny. My mom bought those. I think it was the first year that they came out, the little Pilgrim salt and pepper shakers, and it's become a family tradition of ours. And I have no idea how or why, but my dad and my sister are mainly in on it. Myself and my mother are kind of just residual participants, and they hide those things. So between, like they start around the first part of November, and they'll go through the holidays until they get packed up somewhere. But so they hide them, so you never know, like where it'll be. I mean, my dad.
Is it a game? You have to look for them?
Yeah, well, you're not really necessarily looking for it. It's when you're not looking for it, it'll pop up. And I mean, it's gotten, it used to be I'll just kind of, hide it behind your coffee mug or something like that. Now it's gotten where my dad will pass it to me. Hey, like when your sister's not looking, put it in her diaper bag. So when they get home later and she goes to change the baby. So it's like all over the place.
Oh, so you have lots of them.
Yeah, package it up, take it to the post office, mail it to one another.
Oh my goodness.
It's kind of.
Did you put a trooper on the pooper? Did you put that picture on
No,
Facebook?
I didn't. No, I didn't, but I've seen it. I did put a.
I think you did. I think you shared it.
No, I didn't. I don't know if I shared it. I'm not really sure. I did see it.
Remember that year we had the snake on a rake? What was that thing called again? The elf on a shelf.
It's Elf on the Shelf.
I knew it rhymed. Yeah.
Right. So there's the trooper on the pooper,
right.
And then there's also
snake on a rake.
There's a snake on a rake. The last one I saw was a Barbie in a drawer, but they weren't calling her Barbie. They were calling her a nasty word that rhymes with drawer.
Oh, it rhymes with drawer. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's radio appropriate.
A boar? She was a boar on a drawer?
A boar, yeah, in a drawer. And her makeup was smeared, and she was holding like a little tiny bottle of Fireball or something. So, yeah.
And you see the Barbie company produced the first commercial ever where a little boy is playing with the doll. Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
Thoughts on that? You're okay with that?
I always have an opinion, of course, on everything, but I'm also really open-minded. I mean, my daughter is kind of a tomboy. I mean, she's into sports and athletics. When I was a young, small girl, I liked to do kind of
I don't
boy
see anything wrong
things.
With that. Yeah. So a boy playing with a doll, no big deal?
Yeah, I mean...
What about the Campbell Soup one? Where open up your mouth, I am your father. And then another guy says, I am your father.
Yeah.
And it's a two dads in the family. And
it doesn't really...
Doesn't affect you?
I mean, it really doesn't affect me. It's just like when Cheerios had the mixed couple. Like that was one of the big controversial commercials where it was the mixed mom and dad and the little girl, and everyone was like coming up in arms. I know IKEA now has...
I wasn't referring to the two men. I was referring to the fact that Campbell Soup is mixing itself with Star Wars.
Oh, sure. Okay, Larry. Whatever. I get it, and I understand what these companies are doing, and it doesn't keep me from buying. It doesn't make me buy. I'm still going to buy what I want. I'm still going to eat Chick-fil-A or drink Starbucks regardless of... It doesn't...
Oh, I didn't get the Starbucks thing at all.
I do not care.
I
care that much, right. Yeah.
Although it might have been a publicity stunt. Did I tell you this before?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, so it likely is, and it's funny because what I want to talk about today is Black Friday. I wrote a really fun. It was fun for me to write. It's called Store Wars.
Yes.
In fact, we took from the whole Star Wars thing.
Yes,
too.
you did.
So we went there, and
I was looking at that. That's cool photography in there.
Yeah, it's really a lot of fun.
Did you guys really put those together? Or, how do you do that?
Well, so what Phil does, this is Phil's job. So Phil will take a concept, and we kind of talked about it. And it really didn't even come to me until I got to the very end.
How do you do that? How do you do that where it looks like it's flying? How do you do that? With Legos, yeah.
Well, there are some stock images that we have to pay for licensing to be able to use. Okay. And, there's just a multitude of photos out there. Some that would just you're like, what? But basically anything that you would need a little stock photo of, it's there, and it's, high res, and we're able to use it legally and that type of thing. But, what Phil did was he went in and, added antlers and added the red nose so that it looked like Rudolph.
Okay.
And so there's a lot of manipulation that he still is able to do to be extra creative on those types of things. So it is a lot of fun, and it's fun to sit down and write something and then say to Phil, hey, here's my idea and here's what I have in my mind, and then now I need you to kind of execute it. And he does a great job. So do you tell us,
we found a website this morning. Can I share it with you?
Yes.
Nerdwallet.com.
Nerdwallet.
It has a list of all the Black Friday things that you can get free. There are freebies in places. Buy one, get ones, 50%, 30%, 80%.
Do you do the Black Friday?
Do I do it?
Do you do it?
I get here after everybody else on Black Friday. I'm usually here before everybody else. But on Black Friday, I'm here after everybody else.
Right. Well, sure, because they line up, right?
Yeah.
So what time does the mall open on Friday?
Belk's. I think Belk's or Macy's. One of them is opening at 6 p.m. Thursday. And it will stay open all night long. So it'll be all night long. One of them, Belk's, is giving out gift cards to the first 250 people. Could be $5, could be $1,000.
Yeah. Oh, so they haven't said.
No, it's a mix.
It ranges.
It's a mix. Yeah.
Oh, it does range.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I have an opinion on Black Friday, and I do understand it, and I do see the value in it, and I do understand that there are a lot of people that save a ton of money, and they are very strategic about it. It's like couponers. When they know where you can use this manufacturer's coupon here, and they leave with all this stuff and they make money. I mean, that is awesome. It's not for me per se, but I just haven't really been sold quite yet on the idea of opening on Thanksgiving. I mean, I just feel like that is such a special holiday.
You know why I don't like it? Because of the people who have to work it.
Right.
That's who I'm thinking of.
Right.
Right.
Right. In fact, I was able to interview someone for this particular story, and they said, last year the store that they worked for, I think it was Kmart, decided they were going to open, on Thanksgiving. And of course, in retail, there's not a lot of option. You either work or probably lose your job. And this person was not in a position to just say, no, I refuse to do that, and was there on Thanksgiving Day and said that people are not any more kind or respectful.
You are so pretty. I'm looking at you on the monitor right here.
Oh, thanks.
I can see more of you on the monitor than over the screen.
Thank you.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Wow, thank you.
Did I distract you?
No, no.
You should show
I just
the
don't
audience
know how to take a
your
compliment
boots. You should show the boots. Can you pick your leg up?
No, I'm not. I picked my leg up.
I can move
nor
the
am I
camera.
going to post pictures of my shoes on Facebook.
Wait. Let me do it.
What are we doing?
I'm going to show you your boots.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm going to show you boots.
Here. Can you see them?
No. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's the boots. Wait a minute. Let it focus. There you go.
Cute.
Those are nice. Are they hot?
Thank you.
I mean,
super hot.
I mean, in a temperature way.
Yes, they are, but it doesn't matter.
Do you ever have somebody whistle and say, "Nice boots"? No.
No. Whistle? No. It's usually women that will say, "Hey, I like your boots."
Oh, women compliment each other's boots.
Yeah.
Is that disappointing?
No.
Oh, you don't want.
Why do you think women dress?
For other women to say you look good?
To say,
"Oh, really?
She looks so pretty."
Well, the guys are thinking it. They
guys will think it about anything. Though. Let's just kind of be honest.
Maybe.
Well, it's different. Women probably likely dress for other women, but
women dress for other women.
Sure.
So you can get something free at Victoria's Secret tomorrow. I think it's slippers.
Okay.
I'm not tomorrow. I mean Black
Friday. Black Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. I won't be here. I will not be doing Black Friday. I will not be out anywhere. I do not want to really leave my house. I do not want to participate in it.
You not coming in here?
There's nothing that I need. Well, I mean, yeah. Other than that, I just
you'll see it firsthand.
I don't. There's nothing.
Were you here last year on Black Friday?
Need. No, I don't think that I was. I don't know. There's nothing that I feel I need or that my child needs for Christmas that I need it so badly that I'm going to wake up and fight crowds.
But this is the thing.
And all that.
This is my theory on this. Okay, I've expressed my theory on my thoughts on Thursday being open, right? Mm-hmm. But the whole thing is if you can get, 90% of the money that you spend at the Christmas season is for somebody else, right? It's a gift.
Well, in doing this story, I actually looked into that because I was curious how many people get up and fight the crowds and stand in line
For themselves?
for themselves.
Oh, so I'm wrong?
And 51% of people
Buy for themselves?
that spend on Black Friday are spending for themselves, with the majority of those being men. Yes. They want a new TV.
Oh, they didn't do a study. How did...
I'm just telling you, yes, they did. I mean, I looked into it because I was interested in the idea. When I started talking to people about it, I started hearing, I was able to get we got a new TV, I got a new, bedroom set, and I was like, okay, those don't sound like gifts at all. So I wondered how many people that lined up were really sincerely buying gifts. I am not really big on, if I'm going to buy a gift, I do like to buy local. I always try, unless it's just...
That's a good
kind of
thing.
Impossible.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I would rather go to one of our local stores and buy something full price, and support that local business, and probably get a unique gift for somebody that you're not going to find like at Walmart or somewhere like that. And that's not to say those places aren't great. I mean, when it comes to electronics and things of that nature, obviously, you would need to probably go to a chain store, and they are able to offer a lot better deals because they're huge, but so that's kind of just my thing. That's, but it's not to knock the people that love to do it, because as I also say in the story, sometimes it's not about the actual savings as it is the thrill of the adventure.
Would you do it though as a magazine or like as a radio station? We sell advertising. So would you say, hey, if you buy an ad on Black Friday, you get 40% off? Would you do that?
I personally wouldn't.
You would not?
I would not.
Even if it increased the bottom line, the word black means you're not in the red anymore. You're making the profit for the year.
Well, that is true. And maybe if we had this mass-produced, plastic trinket or something that really didn't have a value. But I feel like our product has its value. It's worth what the price is. I don't think we have to do gimmicks to get people to see the value of Ocala magazine and buy into it. But if I sold coffee mugs or something and I needed to move them, then sure, yeah, I would probably do that myself.
Kelly, let's take a break.
Sure.
We already missed it, but we'll be right back. We'll take our break a little bit late, but that's okay. It's the Friday before Black Friday, and it's the day before Light Up Ocala.
Yes, it is.
We'll be right back with the effervescent Kelli Hart in just a bit.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. For this Friday, intervals of clouds and sun. There can be a shower or two, high 78 to 82. Partly to mostly cloudy tonight with a shower mainly along the coast. Overnight lows ranging from the mid-60s inland to 73 along the coast. For tomorrow and Sunday, mostly cloudy with scattered showers. The high tomorrow, 78 to 82. Sunday's highs in the 70s. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. Summer's almost over and fall's just around the corner. It's time to get that new look started. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. Humidity is not your hair's friend. It causes your hair to capture moisture and leaves it looking dry and unhealthy. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. And whether you're going on a job interview or out on a date, your hands do a lot of talking. Manicures are a must. Hello Gorgeous is a full-service salon, so let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala, right next to the historic Marion Theater.
Hello, gorgeous.
Picking up the Honey Baked Ham is the official start of the holidays for me.
Oh, Honey Baked Ham is the best tasting ham ever. Oh, I love that sweet, crunchy glaze. And it's easy to serve.
Leftover sandwiches and football.
It's tradition.
Smoked bone-in ham, tender, sweet, crunchy, that's the tradition.
Oh, they serve turkey too.
I love Honey Baked.
I just got mine.
Visit your Honey Baked Ham store and cafe, open 7 days at 2709 Southwest 27th Avenue behind Best Buy near Regal Theater. Looking to put your money to work? Florida Credit Union has 3 CD specials: 12 months for 1.05% APY, 24 months for 1.50% APY, 36 months for 1.75% APY each with a $10,000 minimum. Federally insured by the NCUA. APY equals annual percentage yield. These rates effective through December 31st, subject to change at any time. Visit one of Florida Credit Union's convenient locations today or visit their website at flcu.org.
What are the most common questions those nearing retirement are asking? Will I outlive my money? Retirement questions like these and many more will be answered every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement with hosts Francois and Julian Pozenet. Francois and Julian will help you put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
21 minutes after 10 o'clock, Kelli Hart is in the studio from Ocala Magazine. This is Ocala Magazine Radio, and kind of talking about things that we would be talking about this time of year, aren't we?
Yes, Black Friday. And all of the buzz, I've been getting bombarded in my email with Black Friday deals and trying to entice me to, get out. If you get here by a certain time or, on the hour, every hour, we have X amount of savings. And I just don't need anything that much is kind of my thing.
But on the other side of it, if you had 6 children and you only have so much money,
right? And
on Black Friday, you can pull off what you didn't think you could pull off any other time.
Right.
You'd be out there. You'd be right with them.
Right. And that's why I don't, I don't knock the people that have no other choice but then to line up and be in those lines because of what they're able to afford. And so I do understand that the need is there. And you would like to think that these companies, they have this concern about those types of, well, we want people to be able to afford for Christmas. And I don't really think that that's their bottom line. Obviously, they don't care why you're there, who you're buying for, what your situation is. In fact, I talk a little bit in this story called Store Wars, which is about Black Friday. The fact that they lure you in and they tell you that they're having this great sale on maybe this really great 3D television, and who doesn't want a 3D television? So they have this great deal and these great prices, and qualities are limited, which quantities are limited, which probably means there's like one. And it's this great deal, and in our minds we think, well, if we get there and we line up and we get in, we're going to get this TV. This is going to be great, and our life is going to improve or something. Well, you get in, and chances are you don't get the golden ticket because it is so limited. And in fact, there are a lot of times where it says, only select stores or something like that, in this tiniest of little print. So it's not even in the store. But the point is you get inside. Well, now you're inside. So they've got you there and you're kind of captive audience. And this is marked down and that's marked down. And you have this interest-free financing for 5 years. So you think, well, I could put all of this on credit and then pay it, over 5 years and not have any interest. And but then life happens and you realize, I didn't pay it all off. And now what was, $800 is $1,200 down the road or something. Right. And so it just kind of is like one of those domino effects. So I think if you're going to do Black Friday, you need to be pretty realistic about it and understand these stores are not having Black Friday for you. They're not doing you the favor by saying, "Oh, we want you to be able to afford Christmas for your children." It is sincerely about them.
And you're making sense.
And their bottom line. And so it's just like anything else. It's like couponers. I've always thought, these people that clip coupons and they'll drive all the way to Bellevue because you can save, 10 cents on a can of beans. And it's like, yeah, but it costs you $4 in gas to get to that store to use that coupon. But then there are those people that
there are some people
they know it. It's like a science, and
Kelli,
they have mastered it.
If you're ever behind, and you probably have been behind somebody in line,
yes, I have.
And they'll pay $21 for like $600 worth of groceries or something.
And I am impressed by that.
Yeah.
I mean, I really sincerely am. And sometimes there's a part of me for a brief moment that's like, God, I wish I knew how to do that. But then I'm like, it's not my thing. But it was a really fun article to write. And whether you avoid Black Friday like the plague, or you are right in the middle of it, or you're there for necessity, or you're there because you really there are some people that, like I said before the break, they love to just go. There's people everywhere. There's energy, and Lord knows what you might see because people are just, they're really like kind of in the zone. But right. I saw something on Facebook yesterday, and I've seen it before, that said, only in America do we go out and like, run over one another to get these things that we have to have immediately following the day that we're supposed to be celebrating of how thankful we are for the things we already have. So it's like kind of, and of course it was written much better than the way I just said it, but it does make you think, here we spend Thursday, we're so thankful for what we have, and then we can't wait until 8 p.m. when the doors open at these places and we can go in and bombard them to get the things that we can't live without. So it is a fun read. If you haven't picked up the November issue of Ocala magazine, please do so, and like us on Facebook. And
the pies look really good in the magazine.
Man, we've gotten such a great response from these pies that Ivy House made for us. I mean, they were beautiful. They kept saying, thank you guys for, and we're like, we didn't do anything. I mean, literally, Chris took the picture, and we designed it, but I mean, the pie is the pie. We didn't manipulate this. It is just that stunning. So we were very, very thankful for that. And we're looking forward to our December issue, which is best of the best. So, everybody is anticipating being able to open that up and see who won. And yesterday we did the math on it, and this will be our 23rd year, I believe is what we said, for best of the best. That's a long time that we've been doing this. Yes. Yeah.
I wonder who's been the best of the best the most.
I don't know. I don't know. I said to Phil yesterday it'd be fun to go back. And of course, this, I'm thinking of this last minute, but in doing the math on that, I thought it'd be fun to go back and kind of look at some of the businesses that have won
all the time,
or more, so than the others. And so that might be something fun that we could look into. But it's always so much fun to be able to call and tell the people that they've won, and then when they call us after they've seen the issue, and they're so grateful, and we thank everybody that participates in that every year. So pick us up, like us on Facebook. We are doing Operation Feed 100 on Christmas Day. We're in our fifth year, so we've got some really awesome sponsors that are on board and donating things, their time, and backpacks and toys and coats and things of that nature. So very excited about that, because that's always something that really is close to my heart, and I'm happy to have Ocala Magazine behind me and these other community sponsors this year. So pick up November issue. It's also on ocalamagazine.com as well. If you don't get your hands on an actual issue, you can always read it online and share it out on social media. It's fun to have people, share it out, and because you never know where it might end up. It's a local magazine, of course, but we love for other parts of the world.
Have you ever walked into like a beauty shop or something and seen the magazine lying there, or better yet, see somebody reading it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially in places where people are waiting, it's always a lot of fun. I was at Shannon Roth yesterday. I popped in over there to get some things, and there was a stack of Ocala magazines there. So
I hope I shared this with you. If not, I'll do it right now.
Okay.
My mom used to get her hair done in Homosassa Springs. Well, not the park, but the town,
right.
Whatever it's called. And so I went in to pick her up, and sitting on the coffee table in the waiting area was Ocala magazine.
That's awesome. I love it. I do. It's a lot of fun to go in and see it, especially when you walk in and it's maybe an issue that's, a couple months old, and they've got like a collection of them there.
Yeah, right.
And they're like keeping them. So that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's part of their library.
It's a pretty magazine.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it. We appreciate our advertisers and our readers as well.
Well, we'll hope to see you next week.
Yes.
If you do, you'll have fun. We'll put the camera facing out next week.
Okay, yeah.
And just kind of talk about the people.
That'd be a lot of fun.
That'd be fun, right?
Yes.
So you're dressed for the cold temperatures that are coming later on in the weekend as well.
Yes.
So.
Yes, I'm excited. I think I might get to use my fireplace for the first time this year. So.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yes, it does.
That sounds nice. So stay home.
I think I will.
Stay home in the cool. And
I think I will.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thanks. Everyone have a great weekend, and enjoy Light Up Ocala.
Very good. You'll be there?
Yes, definitely will.
We'll be right back.
I've been all around, coast to coast. Baby, I believe that you're the most Ocala, baby. What makes you look so good?
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. The State Department says U.S. citizens may be in the hotel under